Hey, beloveds. Hey, listen, some of y'all are waiting until y'all ready. Some of y'all are waiting until y'all gone through the courses, the classes, the all of these things to prepare you for where you're headed. Some of y'all are waiting to go. But listen, God wouldn't give you the gifts and the talents if he didn't want to use you now. God wouldn't give you the gifts and the talents if he didn't want to use you now. Listen, you're going to have to go ahead and step into that thing, and God is going to prepare you as you're working through it. God is going to prepare you as you do it. And as you do it, as he's preparing you, and then you can still be investing in yourself. You can still be working on yourself. You can still take the courses. You can still take the classes. You can still do all of those things even while you're working the thing that God has called you to. Because one thing about it, God will not put you in a place. He will not tell you to do a thing if he hasn't already equipped you to do it. You're already equipped to do it, but you don't have enough confidence in yourself. You don't have enough esteem in yourself to believe that I can do this thing now. Yeah, I may need to invest a little bit more in myself. Yes, I may need to challenge myself a little bit more. But listen, what God has called you to, he has already equipped you for. I want to say that again. What God has called you to, he's already equipped you for. Yes, you may need to be a growth a little bit more. You may need a little bit more time invested. You may need a little more teaching. You may need a little bit more mentoring. You may need a little bit more. But listen, God will never call you to a thing that he's not already prepared you for. So stop waiting until you get done doing this, until you get done doing that. Stop waiting until you get done doing all of these things, and do what God has called you to do now, because he has already prepared you for it. And what he's going to do is to continue to equip you for where he has already called you. He has already called you to it, meaning you're already equipped. God is not going to put you in a place. God is not going to tell you to go do something that you're not ready for. He won't do that. You're going to have to start where you are. You're going to have to start where you are. You're going to have to use what you already have in your hand. Woo. I was driving and the Holy Spirit was just speaking to me. The Holy Spirit was just speaking. And usually I don't make videos driving and all that. I wait till I get to a designated place. But listen, when the Holy Spirit gets to speaking, and I ain't got no notebook, and I ain't got, everything is down here on the floor, and I got to reach and grab. I didn't have enough time to reach and grab. I didn't have enough time to grab. Woo, 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 my God. I didn't have enough time to reach and grab my notebook so I can take the notes that the Holy Spirit was downloading in my spirit. My phone was already on the mantle. My God, my phone was already right here on the mantle thingy, this thing, whatever you call it. My phone was already on here, so I had to go ahead and push record, and I had to go ahead and record what the Holy Spirit was downloading in my spirit, because I didn't have enough time to reach over and grab. Listen, you don't have enough time to reach over and grab notebooks and all of that stuff. When God say go, when God say do a thing, listen, you're going to have to go ahead and do it. You're going to have to go ahead and move when God tell you to move. You don't have time to wait until you get done taking the classes, until you get done with the degree. You don't have time to wait. You're going to have to go ahead and use what you have in your hands. You're going to have to go ahead and use what God has already given you. You're going to have to go ahead and go, because God has already equipped you for what he called you to. He's already equipped you. You're already ready. You're already prepared. God has already equipped you. You're going to have to use what you already have in your hand. Do what God say do. You're going to have to work them both. You're going to have to do what God say do. You're going to have to go ahead and flow in the things that God has told you to flow in, and you can still work on what you're doing and still grab what you need to grab along the way. But don't wait until you think you have time. Do what God has called you to do now. Do what God has called you to do now. Listen, I love you all. I love you all with the love of the Lord. The Lord loves you. I just had to listen. I had to press record when the Lord is speaking, and you ain't got time for that. You're gonna have to go ahead and do what God say do right there and right there. I love you. I pray that this word has blessed you. I pray that it just resonates with your spirit. I pray that it lifts you. I pray that it do it at everything that it's intended to do. And may the Lord keep you.